16th position. He is down to 32nd, a second and a half off a lap. Something is massively wrong with the handling on this 48.
Let's go to Kim.
Yeah, middle of this run, he came on the radio and was saying he was chattering the tires. He said the turn is pretty good, but I cannot get down on the right front like I want to.
Now, Kim, it's all about just managing it, right? 3 laps to go. He knows how far back the leader is. Just try to stay on the lead lap, which he should be able to do. He has about 5 or 6 seconds back to the leader, but big changes for the 48. This 11 you pointed out, he's on the scene there in 3rd. He's built Byron down. I
feel like in the last few weeks we watch these races, and every time we look into the top 5, there's been a few different drivers that go in and out. 24 of William Byron, 11 of Denny Hamlin, consistently there the last few weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. In my mind, you know, we're picking early favorites for who can win this championship, and that's 2 guys that are top of my list. They've been able to be consistent. As we get into the summer stretch, that's where a lot of teams can start to falter, can start to struggle. We go to a lot of weird racetracks where you lose a little bit of momentum. You get off your game a little bit.
Hamlin's 44 years old, won 56 times in his career, and today his 701st start at NASCAR's top level. And you start thinking about winning this late in your career. Only 9 drivers have won when they've crossed over 700 starts in their career. I believe he's going to be the next one. Man, he's still got a lot of gas in the tank, it would appear.
Final lap of the stage here, and the 24 car trying the top of the racetrack down there in turn 1 and 2. As they go down the back straightaway, the 11's closing the gap just a little bit here, Adam.
Briscoe started on the pole, led the first 11. William Byron went on point, led for 23. And the last part of the stage has belonged to Chris Buescher, the Texas native. Going to bring it back to the green and white checkered flag and win stage 1 at Michigan. That's his first stage win this year. In fact, coming into today's race, he had 2 laps led in 2025. So the man that won this race a couple of years ago has found the sweet spot so far. Byron, Hamlin, Briscoe, Berry complete the top 5. Blaney gets points. So does Larson, Wallace, Busch, and Carson Hocevar. You're watching NASCAR on Prime, one stage in at MIS.
More grip, especially at the end. He leaves almost with the fuel can. That's going to be close, Steve. I'm not sure if it left a stall or not.
And he comes out behind Ryan Blaney, +5 for the 12, last week's winner. Carson Hocevar, great work, jumps 7 positions. Buescher fell 3 spots in that exchange. This is tight. We'll evaluate when we come back. So Hocevar and Buescher. Actually, it looks like it's going to be Kyle jumped up there. No, that's Hocevar row 2 with Buescher. Here we go with the second stage.
Green.
It's a pretty good launch for Denny, but that 77 is right behind the 12. Going to get a little push here off into turn 1. Hocevar helps the 12 clear. Hocevar stays on the quarter panel of Denny. Off of turn 2. 3 wide back there. Larson, the 8 of Kyle Busch. It's like Byron in the middle there. More 3 wide behind him, goodness.
Yeah, Bubba Wallace is there. Ross Chastain making a play. 21, Josh Berry.
Oh, the 17 gets up the racetrack. Almost into Chase Elliott there. He's going to lose a couple spots to 3 Hendrick teammates. Larson, Byron, Chase go around the 17. Look at him scrambling.
And look at this move. Dive into the inside. Teammates again. Byron 24, 9 Chase Elliott trying to go around Denny Hamlin and Hocevar. 2 for 1 for NASCAR's most popular driver.
Hocevar and Hamlin slowed each other way down, arguing, side drafting. That allowed them to get overtaken by Chase Elliott. The 19, Briscoe to the insider, trying to grab a few spots down into turn 3.
This is the give and take on a restart at Michigan. You better get it wheeled up and go, or you're going to go in the wrong direction. We're seeing it both ways here, and we're not done yet. They continue 3 wide.
Down the front straightaway, each lane getting a big shove. Looks like it's going to clear Berry from that 3 wide down into turn 1.
Reddick a part of that mix.
That's right.
Clear AJ, bottom lane.
Berry's going to try to clear up in front of the 45 Reddick off of 2. They're 3 wide there. The 43, he's going to clear as well. And Logano trying to side draft AJ. We were riding on board the Hunt Brothers Pizza onboard camera.
Joey Logano trying to get a slice.
Joey down to the inside here is going to try to clear. Can't quite get it done. AJ's going to stay there and watch. Here comes AJ back by. Can't slow him down. Here comes another car. Jumps in front of the 4.
The 4, Noah Gregson. 42, John Hunter Nemechek. He's won an Xfinity race here.
If you don't make that pass, the 22, that's what happens. You lose 2 or 3 spots there. Now the 20, Christopher Bell's having some trouble on the inside of AJ. Fighting back here in the back of the pack. It's brutal.
Bell's 18th. Barry on a slide. Bubba Wallace been good at this racetrack. A moment ago, they were racing for position, second yellow of the afternoon.